It's up.
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
Think I'm playing, bro? Huh? Ain't nobody fucking mental.
It's up. Drop the fucking head.
Orlando, Florida. On June 7th, 2025, around 3:30 p.m., Orange County deputies responded to 203 North Ortman Drive after receiving a 911 call from the mother of a schizophrenic man.
He's been diagnosed as a schizophrenic.
Okay. Where's your son at right now?
She told deputies her 30-year-old son, Terry Washington Jr., had not been taking his medication and was behaving erratically in the street. Before heading to the home, deputies met with the mother, who explained that all knives had been removed from the residence to ensure safety.
The manic episodes are starting again.
Upon arrival, deputies spoke with Washington's father, who informed them that his son was inside a bedroom and armed with a knife. Deputies attempted to communicate with Washington for several minutes, urging him to come out peacefully.
Where's that a knife or something like that?
His knife. His knife?
See, I think he took it from me, yeah, this morning.
Let's come out and talk to us, buddy. You're not in trouble.
CJ, we just want to talk to you.
We just want to talk to you.
CJ, can you come out and talk to us? CJ!
It's up. Drop the fucking head.
Suddenly, he burst from the room, charging at a deputy with the knife in hand. During the struggle, Washington grabbed at the deputy's firearm while swinging the blade, leaving the deputy with little choice but to fire his service weapon, striking Washington. Deputies immediately provided medical aid until paramedics arrived. Washington was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. The deputy involved was treated for head lacerations and is expected to make a full recovery. Los Angeles, California. On the morning of June 5th, 2025, at approximately 9:10 a.m., officers from the Olympic Patrol Division responded to reports of an assault with a deadly weapon near Western Avenue and Washington Boulevard. Witnesses reported a man pointing what appeared to be a mini shotgun at passing vehicles. When officers arrived, they spotted the suspect, later identified as 37-year-old Roberto Gonzalez Flores, standing on the sidewalk of 18th Street with an object resembling a sawed-off shotgun. Despite repeated verbal commands, Flores refused to comply.
Where's up and ready? 40,
Flores then crossed the street and tried to conceal the object in his waistband. Moments later, he pulled it out and pointed it directly at the officers. Faced with an immediate threat, the officers discharged their weapons, striking Flores. He was quickly taken into custody and transported by the Los Angeles Fire Department to a local hospital, where he received treatment for his injuries.
Where's up and ready? 40.
Investigators later confirmed that the weapon was not a firearm, but a metal pipe modified to look like a shotgun. The fake weapon was collected as evidence. Fortunately, no officers or community members were harmed during the incident, and the case remains under investigation. Warren, Michigan, January 28, 2024. Police were called to the Speedway gas station on Mound Road about a man blasting music and refusing to leave.
We're being cool.
When officers arrived, they found him sitting on the floor with a dog named Jinx between his legs. A leash wrapped around his waist sent a clear message: "I'm not leaving." He wasn't violent, but his behavior was far from normal, refusing to move, playing deafening music, dancing erratically, seen earlier with scissors and a knife. His expression showed contempt, not panic.
Fine, I'm waiting. Please do. Let me show you the fuck out. You put that away, bitch. Now.
Take the dog. Take the dog with the taser. Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands right there.
Officers knew this wouldn't be a calm conversation. When commands failed, a taser was used. But one prong hit the man, the other struck Jinx.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's time around him. It's time around him.
The man was quickly restrained, furious but powerless. Later, his nephew came to take the dog. "He's my uncle," he said quietly, a sentence heavy with pain. Officers gently removed the taser barb from Jinx, who didn't bark or resist. He simply walked away with his new owner, as if he understood it was finally over. March 25th, 2022, Indian River District. The chase began in St. Lucie District when officers pursued an older model gray Chevrolet Suburban driven by Corey Richardson. As the SUV entered the Indian River District, officers saw it speeding through traffic and even driving into the opposite lane on Highway 27, despite no patrol cars following closely behind.
So he's going to pass 66th Avenue. We've got a 206 car that can get up maybe to 82nd. It's pretty sporty back here, so we're trying to get up to hit him.
The chase spilled over into rural dirt roads near highways 82 and 86, where the SUV sped along dirt roads with near zero visibility. With aerial support,
westbound 21st Street, getting squirt.
Yeah, they're trying to.
officers pursued Richardson as he sped through a farm gate but hit a dead end and turned back.
Yeah, I just tried to pit. He's taking back off.
Coming up to the Range Road, southbound. Coming up to the range, dead end.
As the SUV returned to the road, officers performed a pit maneuver, causing the Suburban to crash into bushes near a fence.
Get out now, you're gonna get f***ing bit! Get out of your f***ing hands! Get out of your hands! Keep them up, motherfucker!
A K-9 unit was immediately deployed, and a police dog subdued Richardson before officers pulled him from the damaged SUV and apprehended him. Although the patrol vehicle sustained significant damage, no innocent civilians were injured.
Come out to me! Keep cover! Keep cover! Look away! Come out to me! You're right, I got it. Okay. Walk back to me. You're right, come to me for arrest. Look away! Look straight.
Think I'm playing, bro? Huh? Ain't nobody fucking mental.
Youngstown, Ohio. On September 14th, 2023, 27-year-old Keyshawn Sims entered the Youngstown Police Department lobby visibly agitated. An officer assigned to the auxiliary office initially attempted to engage Sims calmly, but the situation quickly escalated.
The chief only talks to people if they make an appointment. You have to make an appointment with the chief to see him. Okay.
You can call him. My phone's broke.
You know what? Let me call somebody from my age.
Sims became increasingly confrontational and a physical struggle ensued. During the altercation, Sims assaulted the officer and attempted to seize the officer's firearm. Backup officers arrived promptly, intervening to subdue and handcuff Sims, bringing the immediate threat under control.
Say it.
You have to leave now, sir.
Or what?
You have to leave now, sir.
Call someone right the fuck
I'm
now.
not calling anyone.
Yeah,
you have to leave.
Why?
Leave.
Make me leave.
Leave.
Make me leave.
Make you leave?
Yeah.
You called me retarded.
Say that shit again.
You're mental.
Everyone's fucking mental, bro. Fuck out. Think I'm playing, bro? Huh? Ain't nobody fucking mental. Fucking call somebody so I can fucking talk to someone.
Following the incident, Sims was arrested and booked into Mahoning County Jail. He faces multiple charges, including aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony, 2 counts of assault on a police officer, a 4th-degree felony, and misdemeanor charges for resisting arrest and obstructing official business. At his arraignment in municipal court, Sims's bond was set at $100,000, and he remains in custody pending further proceedings.
Fucking bullshit. I got something for you on that, boy. You did it today. I got something for all of you. Let's go.
The officer involved was taken to St. Elizabeth Health Center for medical evaluation and has since returned to duty. The Youngstown Police Department issued a statement indicating that they are carefully reviewing the incident and are evaluating whether additional training and updated de-escalation protocols are needed to better equip officers for handling high-stress confrontational situations in the future. Florida, January 23, 2025. Shortly after midnight, Florida Highway Patrol received an emergency call. John Cowan allegedly kidnapped his child, was armed, and was threatening to harm himself while fleeing in a white Dodge Ram pickup truck. Officers spotted the vehicle twice, but Cowan refused to stop and disappeared into the darkness. The child was later found safe in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven convenience store. Around 0:50 a.m., officers tracked the truck near San Carlos Boulevard and requested assistance from the Florida Highway Patrol, FHP. Sergeant David Blake found the out-of-control Dodge on the Matanzas Pass Bridge. As soon as the patrol lights came on, Cowan sped away. Blake immediately performed a pit maneuver, causing the truck to crash into a concrete barrier, but the Dodge regained control and sped off at nearly 100 miles per hour, running red lights all night. chase ultimately collapsed when the truck lost a wheel. Vandemar closed in with a second pit, sending the Dodge spinning and crashing into the mangrove forest beside the road.
John, where are you hurting at? John, show me your hands. Put your hands up. Walk over the guardrail. Walk towards me. Get on the sidewalk, lay flat on your stomach, hands out like an airplane.
Officers surrounded the crash site as Cowan disappeared into the bushes, still believed to be armed. Minutes later, injured and exhausted, he emerged from the shadows and surrendered at 1:08 a.m., ending the all-night chase under flashing lights and shattered metal.
Red Audi. Still rolling.
August 1st, 2023, a red Audi sedan ran a red light near the intersection of 27th and 43rd Streets, drawing the attention of police officers. They quickly attempted to stop the vehicle, but the driver, identified as Kawana Wright, continued speeding through residential streets while patrol cars pursued.
Still rolling. 35. Try to get a pit when traffic clears up. Looking up to him in route behind you.
Wright sped north along 28th Avenue and turned west onto 45th Street, refusing to stop even as officers closed in on the Audi. Seeing no intention of stopping, the officers performed a pit. The Audi lost control, veered off the road into a ditch, and continued to sped into 44th Manor.
Yeah, it's 10-4. Just conducted a pit on it. They're looking like they're going to bail now. One on the front, going to put him in. Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the ground now! Watch crossfire! Watch crossfire! Crossfire! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the ground now! Watch crossfire! Watch crossfire! Crossfire!
Wright suddenly opened the car door as if preparing to flee, then slammed it shut and accelerated again. The officers immediately conducted a second pit check. This time, the Audi spun sharply, rolled forward, and crashed into a tree at low speed, finally ending the chase.
Come this way, guys. We're good. Go ahead. Lay on your stomach. Lay on your stomach. I can clear the back seat. The back seat's clear. Yep. We're just gonna go up and cuff. Just cover the vehicle, okay? Hold on. Good? Yep.
Wright was slow to comply with orders, but eventually climbed out and surrendered on the ground without further incident. Minutes later, she admitted she had planned to turn herself in and knew she had an arrest warrant, turning this reckless escape into another failed attempt to flee from the flashing lights of the police.
Yep, now stand up. You want to secure her in your vehicle, please?
Miami-Dade County, November 14th, 2023. On the Florida Turnpike, a Florida Highway Patrol officer spotted a dark blue Porsche Cayenne, later confirmed to be stolen from Collier County, recklessly weaving through traffic and using the shoulder to overtake other vehicles.
Turnpike and Kendall.
As the Porsche was forced into the concrete median on the right and began to slow down, Willie Perry proactively opened the car door. Perry didn't wait for the car to come to a complete stop, but leaned out, attempting to jump out and run away. As traffic became congested and the SUV became increasingly dangerous, officers performed a pit maneuver. The impact sent the Porsche sideways into the concrete median, sparks flying as it scraped against the wall and rapidly slowing down. As soon as he stopped, Perry jumped into the highway lane and attempted to run across the traffic, but police caught and apprehended him within moments. Perry later confessed that he was scared and insisted he believed the Porsche was rented from a friend for $500 a week. Investigators also discovered he only had a learner's license, while suspected drugs were found inside the SUV. What began as reckless speeding in a stolen luxury car ended with crashing into a concrete barrier under the flashing lights of traffic police.
Everything on me, bro.
Palm Beach County. What began as a routine speed check on Interstate 95 quickly escalated into a dangerous chase. A Florida traffic officer spotted a gray Range Rover speeding near 90 miles per hour and instructed the SUV to pull over. But as soon as the officer approached the rear of the vehicle, the driver suddenly accelerated and sped away, flying through streets near Route 45.
Coming up to North Shore.
Northbound. North Shore, eastbound.
I'm gonna go south on North Shore. Gonna pull into the plaza here.
The Range Rover sped through intersections, onto sidewalks, even suffering a rear tire blowout, and continued through plazas and side streets around North Shore Drive.
Alright, now we're gonna go back towards North Street. He has a flat tire. He will not last very much longer.
The chase ended near Australian Avenue when the SUV crashed into another vehicle, leaving an elderly woman distraught and frightened.
Signal 4 at 45th and North Shore.
Let me see your hands! 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 Let me see your hands!
The driver, later identified as 23-year-old Audley Alfred, surrendered minutes later and admitted he fled because he had marijuana in the vehicle. But the search uncovered much more: vacuum-sealed bags of marijuana, a block of cocaine, and packaging materials hidden inside an Adidas sports bag. Alfred was arrested on multiple drug-related and hit-and-run charges, turning a routine speeding stop into a dramatic drug bust on the streets of South Florida.
Stupid! Fuck, idiot. Let go!
Bath, Michigan. On October 6, 2025, around noon, officers began a pursuit of a man believed to be armed and involved in a domestic violence incident after spotting him driving a silver SUV on I-96 in Ingham County. When he refused to stop, multiple agencies joined the chase as it entered Livingston County.
36 Central, I'm jumping in. I'm lead car. 36 lead car, 1207. He's taking the shoulder. He's doing a U-turn. We'll stop him. Shoulder, U-turn, we'll stop him.
Dashcam footage shows the driver erratically weaving between lanes, occasionally slowing down as if to provoke officers and repeatedly gesturing out the window.
You clear your foot back around. Now in the right lane, speed 105. Right lane, speed 105.
Back through it, almost did right on. We're going to be going eastbound wrong way. Eastbound wrong way.
Clear, eastbound wrong way, eastbound wrong way.
The situation escalated when he crossed the median at a bend and drove into the wrong lane, nearly causing multiple collisions.
4012, get on that ramp and block it off. That is clear, westbound, eastbound lanes.
093, I'm in the left lane, eastbound.
Clear, eastbound left lane.
Going the wrong way, getting off at Collarville now, in the grass area.
Coming to Collarville. Clear, coming to Collarville. Reset,
Good.
Officers performed several precise maneuvers before finally managing to get his SUV to turn around near a freeway exit.
Hands up! Hands up! Turn around, hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! 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 Get on the ground!
The driver got out, threw off his hat, and continued gesturing before police used their tasers and arrested him. He was then handed over to Bathtown police without further resistance. On August 19th, 2024, officers were on duty in the Capitol Circle Northwest area when Tallahassee police pursued a vehicle involved in an armed carjacking. The stolen vehicle, Florida license plate KSIG-03, was traveling northbound from Pensacola Road and continued through the Highway 27 intersection onto Old Bainbridge Road. After catching up near Dick Mitchell Road, I continued the pursuit. The suspect was speeding at over 100 miles per hour, forcing other vehicles to pull over. Entering Gadsden County, I attempted a rear-end collision, PIT, but the driver swerved toward my vehicle, forcing me to stop due to oncoming traffic. Near Concord Bainbridge Road, I rear-ended the vehicle, damaging both vehicles and sending them into a ditch. Devin Jerger and Delisa Morgan were arrested, and a firearm was recovered. The case has been handed over to Tallahassee police.
Alarm 2 is EMS needed.
Jonesboro, Arkansas. On June 3rd, 2024, a female driver without insurance fled a traffic stop on I-555, triggering a high-speed pursuit through city limits.
Stop. Pull into the fucking parking lot. No, pull into the parking lot.
Negative. Call it 1037. Or, going ground. Just got back on the interstate.
For northbound, southwest on top of the
TBI. She went down this ditch, she got back out. See it, that's it.
After two tactical vehicle intervention, TVI maneuvers, the suspect's vehicle crashed into a concrete wall. The patrol car used to stop her sustained significant damage and was later towed from the scene. The driver was arrested, taken for medical evaluation, and charged with felony eluding, reckless driving, and operating a vehicle without insurance or valid registration. Alexander, Arkansas. At 3:56 p.m. on May 19, 2025, Alexander police requested backup while pursuing a suspect on the South Service Road near Bryan Parkway. The fleeing driver, Timothy Ratliff, sped onto Interstate 30, reaching dangerously high speeds.
Secondary, get on the interstate, 126 eastbound. TVI.
Within minutes, officers executed a successful tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, bringing the chase to a safe end. Ratliff was taken into custody without resistance at the scene. What began as a simple pursuit quickly revealed more serious offenses. Ratliff now faces multiple charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, driving without a license, possession of a controlled substance, traffic violations, and having an open container. Clackamas County, Oregon. On April 6, 2020, deputies responded to a 911 call of a cabin burglary near Rhododendron. As deputies and an Oregon State Police trooper arrived on Road 35, they encountered the suspects leaving in a Subaru. The suspects reversed and fled, leading to a brief pursuit before leaving the roadway and being pinned.
Next one, I got 2 males and a silver Subaru going reverse at a high rate of speed from me. No plate on it. Could be a legacy wagon.
They fled on foot across Highway 26 into the forest, prompting a K-9 search. Both brothers Aaron and Clayton Neese were located and arrested within an hour. Stolen property, meth, and a pellet gun were recovered. Investigators later tied them to multiple thefts and burglaries. Both pleaded guilty, with Aaron sentenced to 80 months and Clayton to 29 months in prison, plus restitution. On February 7th, 2024, around 1:25 a.m., Little Rock police reported losing sight of a black Dodge Challenger during a pursuit on Interstate 30 near I-430. About 20 minutes later, Trooper First Class Williams located the vehicle traveling northbound on I-430 near I-630. Before emergency lights were activated, the driver accelerated and exited toward Baptist Hospital, prompting a renewed pursuit.
Alright, so I'm going back towards Canis. Baptist. Let's make sure low rocks work. Alright, you crossed out.
With lights and sirens engaged, the suspect sped off but failed to make a left turn at Medical Center Drive and Canias Road, leaving the roadway and crashing into a utility pole. The driver, identified as Davion Richards, fled on foot, jumping a wall into a hospital parking lot.
Put your hands behind your back. Okay. Hurry up. Taser deployed in the parking lot. Hands behind your back. Touch the small of your back.
Trooper Williams deployed a taser, briefly stopping him, but Richards attempted to run again before a second taser deployment brought him down, allowing officers to take him into custody.
1015, just east of my car by the parking deck. That crosser that was following him just pulled back up on scene beside him. Might want to check him. Hey, check that Chrysler!
Richards was transported to Baptist Hospital for medical clearance before being booked into the Pulaski County Detention Center. He faces multiple charges, including fleeing by vehicle and on foot, speeding, driving without a license or insurance, and fictitious tags. He was also held on an active theft warrant and additional charges out of Faulkner County, while the vehicle was towed following the crash.
Look at him. Not too old to be running, dude. Sit up. I'm gonna help you up. Sit on your back. Sit on your back. You ready? I'm gonna pull you up. Hold on. Pull it when we stand up.
He's coming back out to the exit.
While patrolling near Southampton and West Fayetteville, officers spotted a vehicle with dark tint and suspected fake plates. When signaled to stop, the driver sped through the Park Place apartments and nearby plazas recklessly, even driving against traffic before continuing east on Godby Road.
Going to Park Place. Feel about to hit the push bomb. Coming out to Godby Road. Alright, we're gonna be making a right onto Godby. Alright, just made a right, be going back towards 314. Vehicle. Alright, we're coming up to 314 right now on Godby. Hey, go to Godby, 314 Godby. We're making a right onto 314.
The chase escalated as the vehicle exceeded 100 miles per hour on West Fayetteville, ran a red light, and entered oncoming lanes on wet pavement.
It's gonna be reckless driving, 38 deep on 38 deep out the window. It's a Maryland tag, tag. Hey, come around me, take over. Come around me, take over. Speed's gonna be 100, traffic is light. It's gonna be going Gonna be going south on 314.
The driver lost control and crashed into the woods, then fled on foot. Officers issued commands and a taser was used to subdue him.
He's behind me, 41, hold traffic.
The suspect, Collins, had a suspended license and was wanted for homicide by vehicle. The stolen car had a fake VIN, and a search uncovered about 1.4 pounds of marijuana and a scale. He was booked into Clayton County Jail. The white Chevrolet crossover launched into a dangerous high-speed chase after being caught speeding at 100 miles per hour. As the driver swerved recklessly between lanes, the pursuit turned into a major threat to all motorists on the highway. Officers executed a precise tactical vehicle intervention, flipping the suspect's vehicle and bringing the chaos to a halt. driver attempted to escape on foot, but was quickly captured along with a passenger. A search revealed 150 fentanyl pills and a quantity of green, leafy substances suspected to be drugs. Both suspects now face multiple felony charges and the likelihood of a lengthy prison sentence. On January 7th, 2022 at 8:52 p.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper responded to reports of a reckless driver on Interstate 75 near State Road 54, where the vehicle had reportedly struck a tractor trailer earlier. The trooper located the car in an Ulta parking lot and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver fled south through the lot. The 2008 Infiniti sped onto Wesley Chapel Boulevard, ran a red light at State Road 56, and was hit by another vehicle. The suspect then drove west in the eastbound lanes before making a U-turn, allowing the trooper to perform a pit maneuver and end the pursuit.
Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the fucking head! From your fucking head! Get out of the fucking car! Take it out! Get out of the fucking car now! Get out of the fucking car now! Get out of the fucking car now! Get out of the fucking head! Get out of the fucking car now!
Both occupants were arrested and found with dozens of stolen perfumes from a prior theft in Ocala. Driver Dijah Zane Washington Alston, 24, of Seffner, was booked into Pasco County Jail, while passenger Tracariah Nicole Nicholson, 25, of Tampa, was returned to police.
Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm gonna throw you on the ground. Get on your knees. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Genesee County Flint City Dispatch aired a shots-fired call near 3921 Joyner Street. Trooper Kairos and I responded, speaking with multiple residents who confirmed the incident.
We're still northbound Warrington. Almost lost it. We're westbound Santa Barbara.
The suspect vehicle was described as a newer white Dodge Charger with a cracked windshield and no license plate. After confirming no victims were struck, we began canvassing the area.
Still westbound Santa Barbara. What is there? Coming up to Canterbury Lane. Eastbound. Second and third car there, hard time keeping up. Primary units on him.
I soon located the Charger at Ballinger Highway and Flushing Road. A traffic stop was attempted, but the driver fled.
Eastbound Road 1 on primary now.
It's a negative on the reported crash. It was a pit maneuver attempt. Looks like you might be trying to get on southbound 75. Or my speed wise. 55, 40, 38. Fuck you.
Looks like we got him on the ramp. Now he's driving off the ramp. He spun out.
He's stuck.
He's trying to drive out of it.
He's running, holding his waistband.
After 2 PT maneuvers, the vehicle was disabled, and Tyree Nazrael Parker ran on foot carrying a pistol before discarding it.
Flag male, white hoodie holding his waistband across the expressway.
Put right hand. Going back up to the overpass.
Troopers quickly apprehended Parker with a taser on Pearson Road near I-75. The recovered firearm was a loaded black Glock 30. Parker was jailed on multiple felony charges, and the vehicle was towed while evidence and video were secured.
Yeah, mine's a little bruised. Actually, go ahead and you do quick and then yeah.
While on patrol, the officer received a Kent County report about attempted robberies at several mobile phone stores. The suspect vehicle matched one used in a November 16, 2020 armed robbery at a Grand Rapids Boost Mobile and fit a months-long pattern.
SES 263 north, check South Carolina, coming up to 196.
The officer soon spotted the vehicle eastbound on Lake Michigan Drive near Collindale Northwest Boulevard. When the officer turned to investigate, the vehicle fled. The match was confirmed, and emergency lights and sirens were activated, initiating a pursuit.
Try again.
68.
LSP is pursuing
Lake Michigan Drive. They're gonna crash it.
After about 2 miles, a second pit maneuver near Richards Boulevard successfully stopped the vehicle. The occupants fled on foot but were quickly located and arrested with assistance from Kent County deputies and Grand Rapids officers.
66 to 112 in correction. One outstanding, I guess.
6112, are you able to secure an unmarked car that was in the valley?
Yes, it's directly behind me. It's secure.
On January 21st, 2024, while patrolling near Mayflower, Arkansas, I was notified that Conway police were pursuing a black Toyota RAV4 traveling east. I activated my emergency equipment and moved to intercept the pursuit along State Highway 89 South. I soon became the primary unit as the suspects sped along narrow roads, ignored traffic controls, and crossed into oncoming lanes. Early TVI attempts were delayed due to traffic and safety concerns. In Cabot, traffic slowed enough to allow a successful TVI. The vehicle spun off the roadway and was disabled. The suspect fled briefly but was captured, and stolen property was recovered.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was. You right behind me? I was the officer passing the secondary, and then Nate was the one right behind me. Every time I get over, she was avoiding the mess out of it. She was working that thing.